Earlier today, DeMeco Ryans, head coach of the Texans, talked about that first Browns-Texans matchup in the rematch coming up.
For us, looking back at our first game versus the Browns, it was a lot of self-inflicted penalties. We made big plays. They were negated by penalties or just mishaps on our part. So, again, we have to play clean football versus a really good team. You can't go out and make mistakes, right, or they'll capitalize on it, and they've shown that time after time. And that's on the defensive side. We gave them too many explosive passes, and Amari had an outstanding game. Watching it again, he had some of the best catches I've seen all year, right? Even though guys were in coverage and in position, he still made unbelievable catches. He had an outstanding game. So we have to be in position to cover him better. We have to be able to make plays, right, to get off the field on third down as well.
And, Scott, you had alluded to it. Texans are pretty good in run defense. Pass coverage not as good, and there's a lot of ability to do run after catch with this defense.
Yeah, Troy Aikman brought that up in the broadcast Saturday. Is they missed some tackles, right? They turn short plays into big gains. And the Browns have done that, obviously, with David Njoku. They can do it with Kareem Hunt or Jerome Ford out of the backfield. It's going to be interesting. You know, Ryan's just talking about the penalties on offense, and they did. They took away, like, a screen pass, a couple of plays that they had, you know, big gains, and then Holds brought him back. And, you know, against this defense, you can't get in second and long and third and long. Jim Schwartz would just go eat you for lunch. So you have to stay ahead of the sticks if you're the Texans, and they struggled with that. And obviously it was Case Keenum, not C.J. Stroud, so that could change. But on the other side of the ball, I'm interested to see what Ryans does. Like, he wants to create pass rush. He wasn't pleased with the pass rush in the first matchup. Now, they didn't have Will Anderson Jr., and Jonathan Grenard left early. So that should change things, right? They're both dealing with ankle injuries. Grenard hasn't played since the Browns game. So, you know, is he back? Who knows? Is he 100%? Probably not. But at least having those guys could change the pass rush for the Texans. But then what do they do in coverage? Do they take Derek Stingley Jr. and put him on Amari Cooper all game? Now, he covered him some in that first matchup, and Cooper had success, but the two biggest Cooper catches were not against Stingley, who's a number 3 pick in the draft a couple years ago. But if they do that, that's not how the Texans normally play, so then are they out of their comfort zone? Plus, they play a lot of, like, the quarters defense, and the Browns just thought they could pick it apart last matchup, right? Like, they went into the game and said, okay, we can throw deep to Amari Cooper, and we're going to have success. And you saw it from the first play. So how do the Texans adjust, or can they? Or they just do what they do, and it's a bad matchup, and the Browns can throw deep again? Like, to me, that's something to watch, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns tried to take deep shots again.
Yeah, the other thing is if they come after Flacco too much, you get to the screen game, and we've already said run after catch is something that haunts this. So there's a couple of ways to go for this offense.